friends, I'm here with a podcast, I guess, like the regular format that you see here on YouTube. I will share some finished objects and my whips and a book, I think, as well. And yeah, it's April. We've had a really sunny weekend. It's Monday today. My partner is here in the bedroom. She's really sick. She's been sick for a week now. And I got sick as well, but I'm not. She's had a fever every day. I had fever 2 days. And I didn't get a cough or anything, so I'm feeling better. And I wanted to try and make a video. I'm feeling a bit awkward when she's in the other room. It's weird. I don't know how you guys feel when you, because we don't even live together. She's just here now. Yeah, makes you self-conscious, I guess. So I got the sniffles, so I'm sorry. I'm always a bit sniffly, but it's worse now due to my cold, but I'm feeling much better. I think I'll go to work tomorrow. So for those of you who don't know, this is my cat, Astrid. I got another one as well, Selma. And I'm Alex. And I live in Gothenburg, Sweden. And it's starting to feel like spring. We'll probably get more snow. It snowed Friday. It didn't stay, but it was so frustrating. But anything can happen still in April. Still snow. My first finished object today is what I'm wearing. My warp vest by Sara Ottosson. It's a test knit that I did with this beautiful intarsia and marling. I knit mine in Holst Super Soft, in almond, jasper, camel, and tobacco for the rib. I knit size 4 or D. They do letters instead of numbers, so size D. I'm 105 centimeter bust, and I did the short version. There's 2 versions, and great pattern as usual. It will be released on April 6th, so in a couple of days, and I'm very pleased with mine. Sarah is just brilliant with fit. I think it just fits really well, like my other stuff that I knit from them, and I really love wearing this. I've been wearing this with a white shirt, dress-up shirt. I've also been wearing it with my sheer William Morris print shirt. And that one's fabulous with this vest. And I thought, I told them I just want a ton of vests now. Because I just love wearing it. It just sits so good and keeps me warm but not overheating. Like my pits are not overheating. And it's very comfortable, and I feel cute but also a little dressed up, so it's good for work and just looking a bit nice. I think it suits me. And today I paired it with a mesh sweater that I got, and I think it's a good look. And I really like the whole Super Soft. It's 2 strands held together. You knit this flat bottom up and seam together. In the pattern you get You could do wedges as well if you need them. They have very good size range, and it's both in English and Swedish. So really recommend it if you're looking for a vest. Brooke Willow Knits, Anna, she's got a make-along right now for vests. So this could be a good option for that. I feel like depending on what type of yarn you use, you could use this during the spring, and then in fall again. You could even do this as a tank top. I think one of the testers used two strands of Einband by Istix. So that's an option if you want something warm as well. With a good price. I don't remember what the recommended yarn was that Sarah used. But I'm really happy with mine in Holst. And I'm very happy with my color choice. It wasn't my first choice. I wanted to use a charcoal, but it was just breaking. It's an old Shetland yarn that I frogged, so it's just breaking, and I decided on this colorway as well. And I'm happy I did because I really like them. I was using this Jasper for another project that I talked about in my quarterly plans for the year with my Make 9, but I decided maybe I'm not doing the sweater anyway, so I used this, and I have some left that I'm using for a whip that I'm gonna show you. I also got a finished object. My socks, basic 3x1 rib, my own pattern. I did a afterthought heel and a 1x1 rib at the top, on small circular needles, 2.5. That's just my go-to, and I feel like a real knit tuber holding up my foot. I feel like every knitter on YouTube does this at one point or another. So I've done it now, yeah. I also made a pair of gift socks in March that I gifted for a friend who had their birthday. I'll insert a picture with some old stash yarns. I modeled two different types and did the DK fuzzy socks, sort of. What else did I knit? Yeah, I finished my colleague's Ursa sweater, and it looks great on her. It's so pretty. I need to ask her for a picture because I never took a picture of the finished piece, and the blue is gorgeous on her. It's a lovely blue, but blue is not really my color, but it looked really good, and I think she's happy with it, so it's making me happy. And it was a trade, so it's like a crafts trade. She makes sculptures, and she makes women out of clay, and I got one called Sapfo, and I'm gonna show you. This is the woman that I got. I think it's gorgeous. It's one of her more early. I had a few to choose from, but this was the one that I fell in love with this back when she made it, like maybe 2 years ago. And I really like it. These don't have a glaze on it, but I think it's pretty. Yeah. I did finish another sweater in March, but I can't show you. It's a secret test knit for Anna Sjösvärd. She said maybe we could talk about it in April, but I haven't heard yet, so I don't want to risk it show it here, but I'm super happy with it. It's so spring, the colors and the feeling of the fabric that I got, and I'll just have to tell you more about it maybe next episode, if it's okay for me to show. I'm super pleased. I've been wearing it a lot this weekend. Perfect sweater for spring. It's still, I mean, it's sunny now, but it's still cold. It's a bit frosty in the mornings and a bit chilly. This is quite a windy city, so it gets kind of cold even if the sun is out. So yeah, it can be tricky. I also made a very quick knit for my brother's birthday is May 1st, and I've been sick and home from work. I was supposed to work this weekend, and I've just been knitting, playing Sims 4, watching YouTube and shows. My partner's been sleeping a lot. We started to rewatch Atypical, which has been lovely. It's such a nice and cozy show. It's so good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Anyways, my brother asked for a headband, so I made one with scraps of this black yarn with reflex thread in it. So it's just a regular black garter stitch headband. So I'll give this to him for his birthday. No, I'm not gonna. Am I gonna try it on? I hope it fits. I asked him to measure his head, and we supposedly have the same size, 58 centimeters. I thought I had 56. Turns out 58. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I hope it's good for him. So another gift. It's been a lot of gift knits, and it's only April. The beginning of April. I already made 3 pair of socks and a headband. And I also made a friend was here Sunday last week, and she asked if I could teach her to crochet, because she has 2 small kids that I've been knitting for, and she's been seeing all these crochet things, and I think she's still watching my channel. We actually met through my booktube channel. She's a big reader as well, and I think she just got into doing small things. Like, she wants to learn how to crochet small mushrooms. So I've been trying to teach her how to crochet. And this is like a sample. And she got a hook and a few yarns, and it went very well. We're gonna meet up again and do some crocheting. So, and I just really got into making small ornaments, because it's Easter here next week. I don't celebrate Easter, I'm not religious, but I just got into I love florals. Best thing about spring is flowers are coming, and I love walking and see the first flowers, and I love picking flowers, putting on my table. And I love daffodils, so I saw someone making crocheted daffodils, so I started making them, and then I started making small eggs as well. And I made this, and I showed a few friends who also made a bunch of eggs and daffodils and florals, and I just got out, I don't know, I just wanted something cute and springy, tricking myself to feel good. Could be more happy with the color. I get really into yellow during spring, which is kind of weird, but yeah, yellow and pink. I always like pink and I like yellow, I guess, but in spring it's like yellow, it just draws me in. So I made this and I picked some, what's this called in English? Branches. So yeah, sort of a Easter decoration, but it's just cute. And I stuffed these with yarn ends that I've been saving in a bag for this type of reason, instead of buying the polyester, you know. It's been fun to crochet a little, and I had a few like eggs left. So my old roomie, she's gonna watch my cat maybe in Easter one day. If my partner gets well, we're gonna go to her parents' house. And she really liked the daffodils, so I made 3 as well, so she can take them home as ornaments. It's a nice way to use up a few old scraps as well. So that was fun, being sick and just watching TV. Easy. I did get weird feeling in my thumb crocheting, and I do feel in my back and my left side elbow and my arm and wrist that I've been knitting a lot during like the last 5 days. Kind of insane. I've been trying to stretch and do other things, what I could manage. I started to feel pretty good yesterday, so I've been cleaning the balcony and cleaning the kitchen for spring. I just get really happy by the sun. It's so nice. It's so nice. Should we talk webs? I have a few webs. After knitting this, I told Sarah, oh, I just want a bunch of vests now, maybe a structured one in one color. And they were like, I have this other test knit out. If you're feeling it, it's a structured vest. So they already had testers, but were very generous to let me test it as well. So I picked this color, and I'm knitting this in 1 strand of Holst Jasper. It's a very pretty color. There's cat hair everywhere. I'm not even gonna excuse it. So this is the Sabrina top. So it's basically a vest or a top, and it's gonna have a few buttons and a tiny collar. It looks so cute. So cute. And it's got this textured kind of stitching all over. It just looks so damn pretty. And I'm doing this in Holst. The recommended yarn is silk, the Knitting for Olive silk, pure silk, but I wanted something that I can wear in autumn. So, and I was really into knitting with Holst when I knit this, because I really like the feeling of Holst. So this is gonna be very thin fabric, but it's still gonna be a bit too hot for summer. If I finish it, I'll probably be able to wear it. I'm not gonna be finishing this before the heat, I think. Maybe if it's a cold summer, Oh, I hope it's gonna be lagom. Really, yeah, that would be nice. The testnet ends in May, maybe 12th, 12. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, I want to wear it as a vest more than a top. So I'm using hose one strand. I'm really liking it so far. I hope I get buttons that fits this color. I need to look through. I have a bunch of buttons from my grandma, my aunt, and stuff that I bought, like secondhand stores. I have a lot of sewing stuff, like fabrics, thread, silk, buttonhole threads, a bunch of stuff. So I need to go through and see what I can use from stash. I'm not only a yarn stash person, so to speak. So the Sabrina top, a testament for Sara Ottosson again. When I was sick, now this weekend, I was just craving something very spring, and on my Make 9 I have the coloring book tee, and I got a Holst yarn that just screams spring to me. It's this one called Verbena. It's a green yellow, and I was so drawn to it. It's the yellow thing for spring. Green yellows and like a banana yellow are usually my go-to for spring. Kind of dusty and subtle. Did I mention I'm a soft summer? So weird to me, but those colors actually fit in this. Fucking hell. Anyways, so I started the coloring book tee in this, and it's so beautiful, and the fabric feels so nice. So we'll see if this is too warm for summer, but definitely good for autumn. I'm really enjoying knitting this. Something I really like knitting on 3 or 3.5. Even 4 is good. I think my perfect is like a 3 or 3.5. Just feels good in my hands. I knit the Earth sweater on 6mm needles, and it went so quickly, but my hands, I don't get how people knit sweaters or the cardigans that was really popular a few years ago with like a 10mm, 12mm. I tried crocheting with a 12mm hook back in 2013. My hand just got so cramped. Ooh. So this is good for me. This is good. Yeah, this color, just so much spring. So that's something I'm working on as well, and it was so nice to finish a few things and feeling like I could start something new with a good conscience. Yeah, it's nice, and I really need to stop test knitting. So it's so much fun, but it makes it hard to do the other things that you want, because I have a job. I don't have that much time. I mean, I have to work and do other things, so I should probably just lay off the test knits for a little bit. And my last whip that I'm actively working on is my alpine. So like yesterday I was just like, no, I'm gonna read my notes and see how I did the sleeve and start the last sleeve, because that's all I have left on my pretty sweater that I'm not gonna be able to wear until winter. I just have a tiny bit left of this second sleeve. I'm so happy with it. It's so pretty. So that's going good. I made mine cropped, and I need to stitch the collar down. I have a few decreases left, but yeah, I'm so happy. Turning out so nice. I hope it blocks well. So this is black with pink and rust colored contrasts, and also this contrast as well. That's purple, yellow, rust color. Not yellow, it's more like a neutral. That I have in the pattern. Yeah. So I'm very happy about working on that one. Finally. So that's nice. What else for March? I feel like March went pretty well. We're working on a few fun ideas for work for this spring. It's quite intense but fun. My mental health has been so but getting through it, and spring is finally feeling somewhat nice. Yeah, it's been okay, I guess. I did read quite a lot. I've been listening to audiobooks. I reread We Have Always Lived in a Castle, and it was so good. But the funny thing is that for work, for my book club at work with the 14-year-olds, we are reading We Were Liars now. And I didn't really, I mean, it's been a few years since it got hyped up, but I feel like I missed something. I read through a bunch of reviews on Goodreads, and I was just like, and someone mentioned how the author wanted to do We Have Always Lived in a Castle story, but missed the point. Okay, I agree. So, I mean, it could have been better, and it's why I don't know. I don't think I liked it actually. It's also like the Gone Girl twist, but it wasn't enough, and I feel like it didn't. Like, she quotes Wuthering Heights, my favorite book, and compares one of the people to Heathcliff, and I just feel like you're trying so much to be literary, but this book falls so flat because the characters are really flat. It's not believable that like what's she called, the protagonist and Gat, like they have this super romantic relationship. No, I don't believe it. There's nothing telling me that they are meant to be together. It's like everything falls kind of flat. The characters are too just like the tip of the icebergs. No. It's too... no, it's not good. It could have been good. Like, the premise of the book is really interesting, but it just falls very... which is a shame. But that's something to discuss in the book club, I guess. And I also listened to... what did I listen? A bunch of books. Let me know if you read something good this month or what you're knitting on right now. I'll see you in another video soon. I need to do my quarterly yarn stash count. Yeah. You'll see if you watch it. So that's it for this time. I hope you're doing well. Bye.